So, Jeopardy. Because these always go so well.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually taken forever.
Oh. Why is it not going? What the heck?
Okay.
So this test is mostly about the matrices, right? Matrices?
You know, you would think, but it looks like there's, on the practice test, there's a matrix question. I mean, it's got a bunch of
Just
parts,
one?
but most of this stuff is about transformation.
Really?
Yeah.
That's lame. Even though transformation's only been like this last week.
Yeah.
Matrices have been like for the last 3. Since the last test. Why is it? Oh my
gosh. Okay. I love this. The spiritual knowledge.
Mine still isn't. Oh, they're starting to open up PowerPoint now. Just barely.
Someone raises their bar.
Yeah,
okay. Hey,
okay.
Pull it up. So pull it up and go to physical meanings for 500.
Okay. Yeah. My computer is like the slowest ever.
Oh, I feel you there. All right.
It is still loading.
Let me just read you this question. If the spiritual knowledge gained from reading the Book of Mormon is a function of the number of times you read it, what type of transformation do you think will occur to this function after someone raises their personal bar of righteousness and invites the Spirit to be in their lives more fully? Justify your answer.
Autumn, did you hear that?
What?
Did you hear that?
No.
That's. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna screen share. I'll screen share this.
Okay. That'd probably be easier. Okay, I see it now.
So this question.
Okay, Adam, this is what it says. If the spiritual knowledge gained from reading the Book of Mormon is a function of the number of times you read it, what type of transformation do you think will occur to this function after someone raises their personal bar of righteousness and invites the Spirit to be in their life more fully? Justify your answer. That's totally a BYU. They're the same. Oh, they're both good. Yeah.
I guess if it's a linear function, then like we're increasing the A value because it's climbing up more dramatically. Oh, it's definitely a cube root. It's definitely not a cubic root. Okay, what is the answer? Vertical shift or stretch? So wait.
Does your professor want?
Wait, I don't think I understand that answer because so vertical shift would mean that if we're going with this linear function of Book of Mormon reading, that like if I invite the Spirit into my reading, I start from a more knowledgeable position. What are my independent dependent variables?
I think there's if you start to read more and then you like, I don't know if you read more, your spirit's gonna be higher, so it starts at a higher point. I don't know.
Let's try a different one. Allison, do you want to pick another one?
Matrix operations for 500.
Matrix operations for 500. All right. Oh, matrix operations. Okay. This one.
Okay. Yeah. You can still multiply these ones, right?
Do you need something right?
I got it. So we're supposed to talk about how we do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these rows multiply by these columns. It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, columns go up and down and rows go side to side.
It's been so long since we did matrices. And like there's very little review built into this class.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull up
Yeah. Our math teacher's got
I can see that.
That's a lot of work.
Huh? Yeah.
I think yours might. It's not a sweet song.
Yeah.
Do you know how much work it is to do stuff? Gravity for?
That's good.
Seriously.
All right. So let's go back to
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Hey. All right.
Whoa.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Oh, that's just showing you how you do it, and then you got the answers up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nope. I gotta go back home. All right. I want physical meanings for 400.
Cool.
Oh gosh. In
Oh
Olympic
boy.
gymnastics, the average age for women gymnasts is a function of the year of the Olympic Games. What type of transformation do you think will occur to this function now that there is a minimum 16-year-old age limit on gymnasts? Justify your answer. Just because. Is that your final answer?
This is so
Jeopardy,
stupid.
so it has to be. So you have to answer like, what is horizontal shift?
Vertical shift.
I bet you $5 all of the physical meanings are going to be vertical
It just
shift.
depends on what you call your X and Y.
It really does. That's why the questions don't.
I know. So that's why.
Okay, let's do a couple more, and then we'll go to Jeopardy.
All right. Do you want to pick one? Or your wife can pick one.
Let's do regression 300.
Regression for 300. Yeah, that. I don't think so.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I don't even know this.
How do you find out?
This is a 300 question, right?
Oh my gosh. First find the transpose of matrix A, then multiply.
You need the transpose of A. that something I can do? Oh my gosh, that's something I can do.
Wait, how do you do transpose?
I hit the button with the T next to it on my calculator.
That makes sense.
Bam.
Cool. Yeah. So you put those stuff on the left and the top and stuff on the bottom on the right, and then you do that times that. I just forgot how to.
You multiply them together.
5, 15, 15, 5. Perfect.
Look at that. We're learning things here.
Cool.
I did not know that A with the little T over it means transpose.
Transpose.
I was
That's-
like, where's the T?
That's good to know. Oh no.
All right, should we do one more?
Yep, let's do one more.
All right. Oh, yes. All right, we're taking physical meetings for 300. Exam scores are a function of the student. What transformations occur to this function when I find a bad test question that none of my students could answer and give every student 5 points on their scores? The only way I can see this being like a function, I'm visualizing this as a bar graph.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be vertical again? Vertical shift or horizontal shift?
So you're starting off with 0 points on the
It's either vertical or horizontal. Exam scores are a function of the student. So it is a vertical shift. I bet it's going to say horizontal shift.
Is it good? Vertical shift.
Yeah.
Why are they all the same?
$5 if all of these say vertical shift.
Let's see. Vertical stretch.
That was close.
It's still vertical.
Oh.
Oh, 1.
B button doesn't work. All right, let's see what the final Jeopardy is.
All right. Okay. To find the cubic function y ax3.
I remember the scene from SpongeBob where they're like trying to get the paint cans open, and Patrick comes up and he's like, "SpongeBob, we're not cavemen. We have technology." And he starts pounding on the paint can with a computer.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh boy. The thing is, I've never watched SpongeBob, so I don't know.
Yeah, because you were sheltered. Just kidding. SpongeBob's hilarious.
My wife introduced me to SpongeBob. I should know your sister did.
Yeah.
Whoa. So you just make those points into a matrix, right?
Something like that. I guess technically it is a matrix. This is a cubic function?
It looks linear.
Polynomial.
That's a straight line.
I love this class.
It's so confusing. I don't. Oh my goodness.
The R value is 1, which means it's a perfect fit.
That's good, right?
So the A equals 0. The B equals 0. The C equals 1. And the D equals 0. Right? So we got Y equals 0 x cubed plus 0 x squared plus x plus 0.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
No, I understand.
Yep. Somehow that was wrong. But yeah, really good.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the practice test.
Okay.
Now we got that out of the way.
Okay. Practice test.
Practice test.
That opened a lot easier
What are the
than the PowerPoint.
Of a function?
Kind of. There.
All right. 5
Okay.
function. Graph, data, equation.
Equation and isn't a function? Or is the equation and function the same thing?
Name and there's another one. Graph, data, function, name.
And vertex? I just like to find stuff. Yeah, there's only one mention.
That would make sense. Graph, data, function, name, and equation. Those are the 5 ways that we represent functions.
Oh, okay.
Number 1.
I knew the first 4.
Yeah. I mean, they all kind of make sense. It's like all the ways that we
Yeah.
get a graph right here, table right, or data right here, function, or the equation.
Okay, define the following terms.
All right, function.
The function is just the equation when to find a specific point, right?
Yeah, so like down here, like h of x.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and yeah, it needs to pass the vertical line test. Draw the straight line, goes through one thing. Has to go
Yeah.
through one thing. Nothing but the one thing. Domain is the fancy name for x. Range is the fancy name for y.
Yep. And identity matrix.
That's the one where it's like 1, 0, 0, 1.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
No, I thought that was inverse.
No, it's the identity, because the identity matrix does nothing. The inverse is like you swap the 2 numbers, you make them negative, and then you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Determine it.
Okay.
The
Transpose matrix.
Oh, that's the A to T.
Yeah.
AP thing.
Yeah.
Just kind of like flip it sideways.
Flip it. Yeah. And then you multiply them together.
Well, I don't know if you multiply it together. The transpose is the one where you just kind of like roll it over.
Well, yeah. Okay, then the exact fit equation.
Exact fit. That's where you like have a graph or a set of data and you figure out what the equation is.
Okay.
Exact fit equation.
And then the I don't remember that one.
Wow. So this is
Look
an
it up.
equation. So a regression equation literally just measures a difference.
So the regression measures the difference in equations?
Apparently, it's just an equation.
Oh. Okay. Number 3. Function, do the following. Indicate what type of function it represents.
Ooh, I know this one. This is an absolute value.
Uh,
You can tell.
Yeah, because it has the direct point as a vertex, right?
This is an absolute value function. You can tell it's an absolute value function by the way it is.
Because it has a direct point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going one direction.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Is best in English, what transformations occurred to the basic function to create the given function?
I'm really happy he didn't ask us to give this answer in Spanish. I was screwed.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So the H is the one that goes this way, right? Horizontally. So the H is
Yeah.
like
H.
two.
Yeah. H goes horizontal,
Yeah. Oh,
and K goes vertical,
K. Yeah.
right?
K is like -3.
Yeah.
That looks good. Standard equation. I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna use Desmos. Desmos looks really pretty.
It's really
So like pi equals does the A do it? Oh, there's a stretch. It's 1/2, right? And it opens down, so it's a negative.
Well, is that -2, -3?
It looks like 2. Oh wait. No, you're right. It's 3. -3 absolute value of x plus 2. Minus 3. Yep, that looks right.
Yep, right there.
Cool, that's the one.
Sweet.
Alright, do the following. Sketch the graph.
And indicate what type of function it represents.
This looks like it would be
1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Is that just Desmos that you're using?
yeah, and Excel.
Oh, oh, it looks like a quadratic. That's what I'm guessing.
-4, 5, 6.
Oh crap! I need to grab my charger. So come on over. My backpack.
Nope. Trend line, polynomial. Got it. Yep. So we got ourselves a quadratic.
Aha, I knew it. Okay.
So we got x.
So what transformations occurred?
Six. Oh, we need this in vertex form now, don't we? So we got x. Cool. So we've on the thing got here the standard form. We go to vertex form.
Okay.
And so we can see that the transformations, you got h here, it's a positive 3 because it goes inside and becomes negative.
Yeah.
And then a -4 because it just stays outside and does its thing.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look. Now we got the regular and standard function right here.
Cool.
Cool. So we're on number 5.
Yep. Almost done with this thing. I think. No, never mind. You was like, oh no, never mind.
That was really depressing. All right.
There's still 13 questions.
All right, number 5. List in English transformations. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so we got the A right here of 2, which is a vertical slant. The -6 right here, that gives us a positive 6 shift this way horizontally.
And then the +5 is up.
5.
Yep. So left or right 6, up 5, and a vertical slant of 2.
2. Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
All right.
Number 6.
So the function, Jolene and her 3 friends can paint 1.5 birdhouses per hour. The number of finished birdhouses is a function of time spent painting. All right. Jolene's mother donates 3 painted birdhouses to the girls just as they begin to paint. So that's like, so we got time this way and we got painted birdhouses this way. It goes up, so like vertical shift would be the transformation there.
Yeah.
And I think for B, like more.
Would it be a shift or would it be a stretch?
Yeah, that's the stretch because there's more birdhouses per hour.
Okay.
All right, so let's shoot off a rocket. The height of the rocket is a function of time after the fuse is lit. So if we go up on a stand to shoot them off, it's like we just built the tower on the graph.
Yeah.
So like that's a vertical shift. And then the delay is
wouldn't that be like the shape of the graph? Wouldn't that be a quadratic because it comes up and then it just loops down?
well, if there's a delay in the fuse, wouldn't that mean our line it like starts here and goes and then the rocket takes off? So it'd be like a horizontal shift because it's just launching later in time.
Yeah, I think it'd be a horizontal, not a vertical.
For sure.
Okay. Cooling temperature of your car engine is a function of the time after you stop the car.
Take a short trip. or it only partially heats up your engine.
That'd be a stretch, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
A vertical stretch?
yeah, it's definitely like the stretch shrink thing.
Okay, so when you have a shorter trip, it doesn't stretch as much, but when it has when then park your car outside rather than your garage while the engine cools.
Right.
It's a very big question.
Park your car outside rather than in your garage.
What if it's 100 degrees outside? Then it cools off a lot slower still.
Right.
Then compared to what if it was like 32.
It's definitely adjusting the A value. Because I mean, if it's 100
Okay.
degrees, it's going to cool off a lot slower, and that'd be like stretching it out. What if it's like cooler outside that like shrinks it? So it's messing with the A. It just depends on the temperature.
Yeah. Okay, number 9. Each one will be given a basic function, and then expression of transformation is made to the basic function. Write the formula for the transformed function. Basic function of the square root transformation is reflected on about the x-axis horizontally by 2 units.
Yeah.
2 units to the right. So 2 to the right and shifted vertically 7 up.
Minus 2. 7 up plus 7.
7.
There we go. It's a graph right there.
Okay.
Bam. Absolute value.
Okay. Y-axis. Stretched vertically by a factor of 4 and shifted horizontally 2 units to the left. So go to -2. And so the vertical stretch is 4, yeah.
Stretch vertically by a factor of 4. Reflected about the y-axis.
Reflected about the y-axis, yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be the same. If you flip that around, it wouldn't really do anything.
No. And then it shifted horizontally left 2 units. So -2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So, like, the square root, it would have flipped it to the other side.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now it's stretched vertically by a factor of 4, shifted 2 to the left.
Yeah. I don't think that's supposed to be negative. Is it?
Left.
Oh, there it is.
Cool. That's that.
Okay. The number of surveillance cameras at intersections in the United States has increased in recent years. Using the following data, come up with an exact fit equation that you think models the data best. Okay. It looks kind of like a quadratic shape, like the second half of a quadratic shape.
Yeah. It's a pretty. Our value says this is a pretty exact equation right here. I don't know what else this would be.
Okay.
Exponential. polynomial it is. All right, so this right here would be our
The function?
Yep, that's the function.
Formula? Okay.
Okay. Which regression line best fits the data? All right. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't think I know what that means. Two.
Find the regression line.
So regression line literally means the same thing as the exact fit equation.
Okay.
Okay, so the way my wife explained it is that regression line and exact fit equation kind of mean the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So I think this right here is our regression for 12.
Okay. Okay.
13.
Okay. Compute the following. 3a minus, or 3a time, or yeah, minus e. So it's just a 2 by 2 done to 2 by 2.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to do one. So you have to, don't you have to do the 3 times a first?
Yeah, so you multiply all the a values by 3, and then you subtract all the e values.
Yeah. So in that 2 by 2, you have a negative 3, a 6, a 9, and 0.
Yeah. Six.
Shouldn't that one be 6, not 3? Because 2 times 3 is 6.
Yeah, and then you subtract 3.
Wait, why do you subtract 3?
You subtract.
Oh,
subtracting.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then we got 9 minus negative 3 plus a positive, so it's like 12. And then 0 minus 4. Okay, so that should be the answer.
Okay. BD.
B times D. So -5, 4.
Negative 2, 5. 10, negative 25, negative 8, 20.
Yeah.
Okay, then DC.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Isn't.
Because A
Oh, yeah, no, you can't.
have to equal the amount of rows.
Wasn't D supposed to be first? If you do D first, then you can. Can't you?
Oh, yeah. Switch. Bam. That was a good call.
Heck yeah.
Negative 2, 25, negative 12.
AB.
There we go. 13.
13, negative 15. Okay. Was that just supposed to be inverse of E?
Yes.
Is negative 2, 3, negative 3, 4.
Inverse.
Perfect. Okay, then transpose C.
Just kind of like flip it over.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So I think
That it?
Yeah, I think this kind of serves as the study guide.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll look over this some more and review it. And
Yep. Sounds good.
sounds good.
I will get this turned in.
Perfect.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too. See ya.